Hey, what's going on, everybody? P2oM.com on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is at put, that's P-U-T, the number 2 on me. Super simple. So if you've seen this for the first time, once again, you may have never watched the video. You may have watched the video. P2oM is a multi-sports platform. Put 2 on me means one defender, one person, one opponent is not enough. 2 is 1 and 1 is none. It's that simple. What's different and what's unique about Put 2 on me as a platform is that, I've never shied away from letting people know that God is the reason why I have anything that I have. And I will never compromise that. A day in my life, sometimes actions makes it seem like you're compromising, but at the end of the day, without God, there's no Put 2 on me. So I'm not going to have this platform and not use what God has given to me as an ability to speak and to understand wisdom and through sports. So it's unique because I feel like God has said, okay, Clark, you love sports, right? You love sports. Imagine if you bring the two together. You know what I'm saying? Not from a standpoint where I'm constantly preaching at someone. And once again, if you think that you're constantly preaching, it's like, for me, it's who I am. If you talk to me, I'm going to try to talk to you in a wisdom roundabout way. I'm not going to just have a regular, loose, non-wisdom conversation. You know what I'm saying? But also, you got to be careful because you can be so, caught up in the biblical and the Bible and everything where you can't even relate to anybody that is just a regular person. So I've always, once again, I've said to myself, I'm going to bring the two worlds together. I'm going to say, hey, listen, it's not the fact that I'm not going to put God to the side because I have Put 2 on me. Put 2 on me and God is all one. So if I lose opportunity because of that, hey, so be it. So I wanted to share that real quick. And you have different things that I do. I may do a sports moment. A P2M sports moment is where I'm talking about sports. I'm talking about highlights. I'm talking about Kevin Durant killing, France last night, or Kobe Bryant being the best, or LeBron James being the best, Michael Jordan being the, I can talk sports. That's Put 2 on me sports moment. But then there's a part of Put 2 on me where I'm actually giving some insightful information and wisdom where God will give me something and I apply that to sports. And this is what that is. So once again, P2oM.com on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram is at Put 2 on me. YouTube, obviously, you know what that is by now. It is P2oM, the letter P2oM, and the website is P2oM.com. So with all that being said, I'll just jump right into it real quick. As an athlete, you train hard every day, right? You want to accomplish great things. You want to be the best. And sometimes, to be quite honest with you, you don't feel like working out. You don't feel like doing those things that is required to make you be the best within yourself, because your best is your best. As long as you're giving your best, that's your best. So even when you say, oh, I want to be the best, that's not comparing yourself to anybody. The normal way of looking at it obviously is, yes, you look at somebody like that kid in high school or that kid in college, I got to be better to be the best. But the best really means you're giving your best. If you can look in the mirror and say, you know what, I went hard today, I gave my best, guess what? You're the best. It's a whole different way of thinking about it. So I was reading this morning and I was understanding that sometimes you feel faint. Sometimes you feel like, can I play the whole game, coach? Can I get in there and run them 2 miles as a sprinter, as a track star, as a hockey player? Can you do what's required? Do you have the strength to do what is required? With all that being said, I was reading over in Isaiah 40:29, right? And it says, he gives power to the faint. You feel faint sometimes, right? You feel faint. You feel like, I'm tired of it. I can't do it no more. Coach, I'm done. My dad's riding me. If you have a dad that coaches you and it's like, I'm tired, I can't do it. I feel faint. But Isaiah 40:29 says that he gives power to the faint and to them who have no might. You might not even have a might to get up and go out and do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 sit-ups. You don't have the might. I'm done. I can't do it. He increases strength. So Now, coach, how you taking that, applying it to me? I don't go to church, coach. I don't read the Bible, coach. That's cool. I'm not even forcing you to be a Bible reader. This is what it's all about, though. If you're looking for that inner strength and that inner drive and that inner desire to be seen and felt and accomplished by you, sometimes you need a greater power inside of you, which you have. So when you're on that court and it's the third quarter and you need a coach, I need one. Sometimes you say, God, you know what? I've been relying on you. Can you give me strength to go on, to push that extra mile that I need to be successful and victorious? Now, I'm not saying God's going to help you win that game, because I'm pretty sure there's God-believing people on both sides of the fence. The person you're playing against, he might have prayed the same prayer. Lord, help me to win this game. I can't talk about that. But what I can talk about is the inner desire and strength that you need to go on to get that power, because you might feel faint, or to increase your strength when you feel weak. You want, bench press. I want 3 sets at your max weight. God, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? And you're working out and you're doing everything unto God while you're working out. You get that extra strength. So if you're feeling weak, hopefully this does encourage you. I'm not going to draw it out. We're reaching our 7-minute mark now. I'm gonna fall back. But once again, P2oM.com, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, because whenever there's a video like this, I'm putting it right on YouTube first, and then you'll get notified and you'll be able to enjoy or get something from this. Like my wife would always say, eat the meat of what I said and spit out the bones. The bones sometimes will stick you and choke you, so you don't want the bones. So if nothing applies to you, hey, put it to the side. Eat the meat. The meat is what I'm giving you. It's the wisdom that you can apply to your sports to be the best. All right, 7-minute mark has come. P2oM.com on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram is at Put2OnMe. Very simple. P-U-T, the number 2 on me. And remember, 2 is 1 and 1 is none.